my channel. My name is Laura and today is Saturday, so I am doing WW check-in. I'm also going to do a whole bunch of things that happened this week, and I'm going to share with the stuff that I opened. I did not videotape any of my unboxings. I just was not in the mood, and I was very excited to get the stuff that I got, so I did not videotape it. So I'm going to share with you that, and I'm also going to share with you my journal that I am using all for inserts now. I have different projects that I'm working on, so I'm going to share that as well. The first thing I'm going to share is my Weight Watcher check-in. I gained 2 pounds. I am at 132. My goal weight is 130, so I cannot gain any more weight. Which is going to be very hard because the 4th of July weekend is coming, which is barbecue. I'm hoping that I go visit my parents. With this COVID-19, I haven't been out of the house. I haven't seen them since February. I think I didn't even see them for my birthday, which was February. So I want to go see them, and COVID-19 might keep me in the house. I don't know yet. But anyway, I cannot gain any more weight because I have to pay Weight Watchers if I go over 132. So yeah, so I'm going up and down, yo-yoing between 2 pounds, and it's very, very hard, but I'm trying. Today I did do a workout, so that is very changed of my routine. I don't want to exercise. I'm getting too lazy. I just want to sit here and journal and create stuff. So yeah, so exercising when it's hot and humid outside, it's kind of gross. So today I actually went downstairs and went on the treadmill. So Weight Watchers had this great quote that they said in our meeting. I did attend a meeting today just to try to get back on track. I am on the green program, so I'm going to continue doing green, and that's where it is. So here's the quote. It says, "Make yesterday jealous of today." And I thought that was really cool. I even wrote it in my Fibonacci for today's journaling prompt. So that was really cool. Okay, so what have I been doing this week? This week was very celebrating. Thursday was my 25th wedding anniversary, so we celebrated in the house. We ordered food in. We did not go to a restaurant. He is still afraid of COVID-19. The restaurants opening around us, but they are outdoor and they're still a little close. So we haven't been able to go out to eat like we normally do. So we had pizza, and I had baklava, which is my favorite, and we just ate. And we watched a movie, and that's about it. So however, I did get a lot of packages this week. My husband got me this banner that some kind of pillowcase thing that I hung up on the wall. And I also got an iced tea maker. So I've been drinking a lot of iced tea. And I also got some things that I ordered myself. So, okay, so let's see. The first thing that I got my little baby Alice cheek sparrow. Yes, this is my little nano. I was going to use it for my wallet. However, I wound up changing my art journal and stuck it in here. I have an art journal in there. I think last summer I was doing art journaling in here, just doing a page a day, which was fun. And I haven't picked it up, and I still had a lot of pages in here that still had to empty that I could journal on. So I took it out of my Huckleberry, which was my purple, and I put it into this one, and I actually sat down and I did 2 pages in here. So I'm going to share the 2 pages. I belong to the Daily Creative Group on Facebook. I will put the link below if you want to join them. And every day they give us a prompt, and I decided to do the prompts. And yesterday I did 2 pages. And the last time I wrote in this journal was November 4th, 2019. So I am picking it up again. I have a lot of pages. This is how much I had more that were empty. And I said, oh, let me put it in here and see if I could start journaling in here. So what you do is they give you prompts, and then you're supposed to do a picture, draw a picture, or print a picture, or find something, clip art, anything with that topic. So the topic for June 26th was astronaut. So I drew a little astronaut, and I put a little quote on it, and it's really, really cute. It came out like this. And that's my astronaut, and it says, I'm a huge fan of space, both outer and personal. On the bottom it says there. This is one old one that I drew in 2019. So like you just do they're so small, it's a tiny page, so you draw like a doodle or whatever. And the next day the prompt was a woman scientist. So this is what I came up with. So here you go. There's a woman scientist. I drew her, and then I put a little quote around it. It says, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. So it came out really cute. I really like it. And it's really a lot of fun. I love doing this. I've done this in the past, and I do have it on my YouTube channel of a flip through of my whole journal. I just drew. I'm just going to flip really quickly. But my whole thing is already posted on my YouTube channel, so if you like to see any more, yeah, I have a hard time drawing people, but there you go. And I also put pictures, so you can see my cat and my dog and my children. I don't have a cat, I'm sorry. A dog and my children. So this is really a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that Alice motivates to pick it up and do more. So that's the first thing that I got. The second thing that I got was a new tote from Cheek Sparrow. Now I don't remember the name of the new tote. It's the new one that they just released, and I had $100 credit, so I got the pocketbook in the Misty Mountain color, which is the purple. So here is my new tote, and this is the medium size. The Breezy tote is a smaller size. This is the medium size one, and then they have a rustic tote, which is the bigger one. So I finally got the purple, and this is for my wedding anniversary, a gift to myself. I do have the matching stuff that's inside. I'll share it. Sure, I just got hit in the head. But okay, so I have a Misty Mountain B6, which is this, and what I have in here is my Kindle, so I've been reading out of this. And then I have the Misty Mountain medium tote. This is the medium pouch, I'm sorry, medium pouch. And I brought it to a shoe place that fixes shoes, and they added clips to the side because I bought the strap, that's the Misty Mountain strap, when I ordered this, because I thought it would go on here, but it doesn't go on here. So I had a shoe person put little clips on it, so now I can use it with the strap. And I also got the medium size one, which is this, And I also got the little things on here from the shoe person put it on for me. I think he charged me like $35 to add the little clips to the side so I could put my strap on. So that's the medium size. And then I also have the baby size, which is, I think it's called small. But this is very, very tiny. The only thing you could really put in it is maybe lipstick and change. I use it as change first. Look, I have change in there. So that's how tiny it is. So that's what I have in here right now. It has one little pocket right here. There's a pocket. If you can see that, there you go. There's a little pocket. So yes, I used my $100 credit, so I got the bag for $85, which is a great buy, especially since I had all the matching pieces to it. And I was waiting. I was gonna get the rustic tote, but I was waiting to have some money, and I said I'm gonna treat myself to this bag. So a lot of people were asking how the strap looks. So let me stand up and see. They were asking, can you put it on your shoulder? So let me see if I could get in the camera and put it on my shoulder here. Am I in the camera? Let's see. Okay. So it does fit in the shoulder. So there you go. So, yep. So this is like the medium size one. So I do have my other sparrows behind me. Let me see. Here you go. This is the rustic tote. I got this off the buy sell trade list. So this is what I carry in here are my books up and down the stairs because we are living in quarantine. And I have to carry my stuff up and down. So here is the rustic tote, and here is the medium sized tote. So let's see if I could show the size comparison. Let's see. See, it's a little bit smaller. It's not as wide. See, there's like a 3 inches maybe smaller. And then here is the breezy tote. I have a black breezy tote that I got from the buy sell trade list, and this thing I love. I carry 2 sparrows in here and my pens So yeah, 2 sparrows and the pens. So this thing is much smaller than this. You can see the size. So let's put it in front. See how small the breezy tote is? It's kind of small. So yeah, but I love this one. This one carries my everyday carry and my Hobonichi is in here. And then I carry a pen. This I got from Amazon. This is a pen pouch. This has my new pens that I love. The zebra fountain pens. They come in all different colors. And I got these from Amazon. They are amazing to write with. I love them, and they have different colors in here. And then I also have a, what do you call it? An eyeglass case that I carry my pens in. So here's an eyeglass case. Here's pens that I carry. I have some highlighters there, and I have pens inside. And it fits really nicely. I'm trying to stand here. It fits really nicely on the side. Okay, here's my everyday. Here is my everyday Alice. So I'm going to put Alice in here because I had her out. So I'm going to put Alice in here, and I'm going to show the top of the bag so you can see it. Okay. So this is how I carry the breezy tote. I have the 2 books. I have an A6 and a weekly. I think it's a personal in here. It's a personal size. Then I have my pens. This is the pens on this side, which is an eyeglass case. And I have the pen pouch on that side. And it fits perfectly. The 2 books and the 2 pouches fit perfectly in a breezy tote. I love this thing. This is great for on the go. And it has the pocket for your phone if you need to put your phone in there. So anyway, so that's what I got there. Okay, so I gotta sit down. I'm gonna move the camera around, and I'm gonna share what I'm doing with my journal. So I'll share that with you now. Stay tuned. First, I want to share with you my everyday carry. This is my Alice, and this is an A6, and I got the inscription on there that says "Just breathe." And this one holds my Hobonichi Techo. I have an AVAC this year, which is the half year from January to June. And I want to show you how fat it is, because this is up to June and I've been keeping track. I'm doing a photo a day in here, and it gets really, really fat and chunky. So look at that thing. It is June 27th. I think I only have a few more days, and then I get a new book. So I'm going to take this out. It's really fat and chunky. So once I take this out and put the new one in, it won't be as fat and chunky. Last year, I want to share with you my book. I got the regular Hobonichi Techo, and it is, what the hell is this piece of paper sticking in? Anyway, this is last year's. So what happens is it gets so fat and chunky that the book doesn't close. And look at that. That's super chunky. And remember, I was doing photo a day in here. So this year I decided to get the AVAC, so I was able to change the book out once it gets too fat and chunky. So yeah, so look how fat that is. It has a photo on every single page for every day, which is really cool, and I journaled. So yes, so I am really enjoying this project. I definitely like the AVAC better than this one because it is too fat and chunky, and my book doesn't close. So yeah. Anyway, so let me share with you my other one. I have a big project in it. I have 4 inserts, and I'm going to share with you what I'm doing with the 4 inserts. Okay, this is my Mr. Darcy Lady Catherine. It is a narrow size classic. I didn't get in the stitching, and I wanted to try this out. So yeah, so I got this, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So much so that I put 4 inserts in here, and now I have 4 projects I'm working on. So here are my 4 projects. So I'm going to go through like a flip through. So this is from Coco Daisy. I joined Coco Daisy and I missed the July kits, so I'm getting the August kit. But since I belonged as a member now, I'm able to do the printouts. So this is the free print out for July from Coco Daisy. So I put it in. I made these pockets myself using my fusion tool, and I made this and I put it in here. And then I also printed up my wedding photos because we just celebrated. Let's see if I go. I don't know if I do it this way. We just celebrated 25 years. So this is me 25 years ago, and that's my husband there. And here is a picture of us, which was taken on Thursday. So yes, so that's what I added in here. So yeah, so that's that. And then this is the printables again, for the freebies. Oops. The freebies. And then this is my first insert. So my first insert, I am doing a happiness comes in waves, hashtag 100 days of all about me. So this is what I'm using for the first insert, and I have a question list here of 100 questions. I did a video on it already, and as I do them, I check it off here, and then I also write the page number. So that's how I've been doing it. So I already did 8 pages already, and yeah, so I am using a Cocoa Daisy insert that I got from the Buy Sell Trade List. This is the book club from Cocoa Daisy, and this is what I am using. Now these inserts are already printed with stuff on it, so I had to come up with some solution of how to use it. So I covered up some of it, and I'm reusing it. Since I like books, I figured might as well use it and not cover up the whole entire page and use some of it. So this is my first page. And then here is my things that I've been doing from each day. So the first one was things to do, places to go, people to see. And then I did a list there. And then the second one is 20 in 20. And I listed 20 goals, a reading list that I'd like to finish before December. I only picked 5 books because my reading has been outrageously not so good. And then I picked 5 movies I want to see on Netflix and 5 TV shows I want to see on Netflix. So that's what I did there. The next page is lottery dreams, and I did a list of things I like to do if I won the lottery. But of course you have to be in it to win it. So I haven't played the lottery in years because I don't go out of the house. So anyway, the next page was my reading pet peeves, and I'll go over that because this was a reading challenge channel. And what I wrote here was when the author makes the characters' names hard to pronounce, when the book is extremely slow and nothing happens for pages, when I have to look up every word because another language is used, not English, when they change the movie version, the grammar errors which I feel I had to correct, when the author does pages and pages of description so boring, when the main character drinks or does drugs and is an unreliable witness, when the book leaves on a cliffhanger and you're forced to buy the next book. So that's what I wrote there. Okay, the next page I did was stop shopping, stop eating snacks, stop sacrificing your mental health. And then the next page was smells I like, and I get lots of headaches, so I drew that little girl there. And sometimes the headaches are triggered by smells, so that's why I journaled a little girl with a headache. The next page was fun games. I put art and reading and playing card games. And the next page was things I love, Cheek Sparrow, Cocoa Daisy, which is my new obsession, and then Amazon. Oh my god, I'm constantly buying stuff from Amazon. I need to stop going there. And then see here is the pages are already filled out with something, so you just got to fill it in. So the whole book is like that. So that's what I'm doing for the first book. Okay, let's jump to the second book. Here is, I did a shaker, which is really cool. So there's my shaking thing. And the next book here is going to be my Law of Attraction. So there you go, Law of Attraction. And I have 50 questions for Law of Attraction and manifestation journal prompts, and I already did 5 pages already, and I've been crossing it out and writing the page number. So let's see what these are the prompts. And here is my checklist here. I didn't cross out the fifth one, but yeah. So that's the questions. And here is my first page. So it says focus on manifesting. And then I wrote blessings, my purpose, less stress, my goals, mental wellness, simplifying life, present moment, and living life. So that's my first page. The second page is the Law of Attraction. Ask, believe, and receive. And the next page is my thoughts. What's the question? Hold on. The question for the next one is, why are you interested in the Law of Attraction? Which number was page 2? And then the third one was, do you have any doubts about the Law of Attraction? So I wrote thoughts, feelings, beliefs, things that you say, and things that you do. Thank you. I'm so happy. Negative to positive, stop and swap it. So yeah, so that's what I made there. The next page was, what are your limiting beliefs? I must, I can't, I am not, I don't, I should. And then the next page was reasons for my limited beliefs. And I did use the tag from, these are all Cocoa Daisy stuff. And I wrote, I must exercise, but yet I'm lazy. I can't lose this weight because I don't exercise. I am not lazy, I'm lonely. I don't want to walk alone, and I should exercise, I wrote. So, yeah, so status update, then, here, and now, and the plan is I need to exercise. So that is the last page I did in here. So the next one is an art journal. So here it is, art. I put the little tab there, and here are my prompts. I'm doing 55 creative prompts. And here is the first one. And I used the words. And then I just took the stuff out of my magazine journals. So it says, what moms want. A thankful heart. Family. Drink coffee. Money. Love. Create. Dream. Great memories. And read books, enjoying your life, yes you can, every day. So that's that one. And then I used, on this page, I used a paper napkin. So I finally used my gesso, and I put a paper napkin in there, and that's what I did there. And I just put a little quote on the page. And then the next page, where I just finished this just now, and I used the magazine art again, and I saw this on Pinterest, and I was like, oh my God, that's beautiful. So this is the page that I made using triangles, which it came out really cool. So, yeah, it took me a while to do this, to cut them in all little triangles, but I really, really like how it came out. So that's the last page that I did in here. And the last insert I am doing is lists. So I found a Listersgottalist. What is it called? Hashtag Listersgottalist. So I found this on Pinterest, and I only did two prompts so far. And here is my first page, which is favorite childhood memories. So I put, my list is cousins, fireworks, barbecue food, swimming, parades, and that's all I could think of. So, and this is all using Cocoa Daisy stuff, except for this. And my washi is not from Cocoa Daisy, and this is not from Cocoa Daisy, but everything else, all the hearts and all that, is from Cocoa Daisy. And the next page is this one I just finished now. It's my favorites from YouTube, new subscriber and planner accounts. So I went on to Facebook. I searched for planner setups, and I came up with a list of 7, and some of them I was already subscribed to, so you can see that. I did the ones that I was already a member of subscription of in purple, and the ones that were new I put in yellow. So here are my new and old planner people that I've been watching. So yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed making this page, and yeah, I used Cocoa Daisy and I think Happy Planner stickers. Yeah, that came out really cool. So that's what I've been doing in this little book. I really like it. It's a lot of fun. And I have 4 inserts now that I'm playing around with, and I'm hoping to use it in the month of July. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.